Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB The Show 19. We are in the World Series. You see both these teams' journeys to get here. The Jays are up 2-3 and could be on the cusp of their first World Series championship since Joe Carter touched them all in 1993. I guess we'll find out how this one ends up here.
Into the box now,
Damian Rodriguez to lead things off for the Giants here in the top of the first. The 3-2 pitch to him from Blake Snell, swung on and missed. And that's how this game gets underway. A strikeout from Blake Snell. Now a 2-1 pitch to Pablo Reyes, ground ball. Lindor fields. There's a touchdown. It's good play for out number 2. To the right of me, I have Cardinals, Nationals, Game 4 of the National Championship Series. The Nationals could be about to win the National pennant, which would be crazy because, I live in the area, so I could finally go to a World Series game if they do, which would be crazy, I hope. Either way, inning over. And I'm a Yankee fan, so if the Yankees win, then, I get to, that's what I'm hoping for. We'll wait and see. Bottom of the first, Francisco Lindor will lead off against the Giants ace Garrett Cole. And that'll be a line drive base hit down in the left field. I'll shoot it 7 in a second.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy out.
Let me quickly go over to this. CC veteran, all-star, same as always. Now Mike Trout hitting 400.
He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our
3-1 count on
he
Trout.
He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring in the north.
Skied into straightaway right, moving under it from Porto. He's got it one away.
Whatever. So with one away, it'll be Juan Soto stepping into the box for the Blue Jays. He's also having a great
one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Swing and a miss from the fastball.
There, 1-2. Cole, he's the kind.
You see 333 with
a
5
pitcher
home
that a lot
runs
of
and 12
pitching coaches
RBIs in
and
the
managers
postseason.
really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass.
Knuckler misses 2-2.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager
this could be a big at-bat if we could get a lead early. And we can hold it, then we're going to be World Series champions. I checked that for the first time in this franchise. There's still many years to come in this franchise. I'm really enjoying this. Like, I really enjoyed the Giants franchise we had going last year. But I feel like this franchise is much more in depth because we still have so many good players in the minor league system coming up. Pedro Valentin, who we've held on to for a long time. I was looking at it after one of the episodes, not that long ago. We have another really good maybe outfield. I'm not sure. We have another really good prospect. It's like 18, 19. Swing and a miss. Blake Snell with another strikeout.
Stepping into the box.
Tommy Pham, he homered to break up a no-hitter in the 8th inning. Was that last episode? I'm not sure. I think it was. Juan Soto there, 2 away. Yeah, we actually almost threw a no-hitter in the World Series, which would have been crazy. Pitcher was Sean
now, the left-hander hitting first baseman Brandon Belt.
And that definitely would have gone down in history, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. Like I said, would have been very cool, but who knows, maybe Snell will be the one to do it. He is through 2 hitless innings. Let's go. We need to get him some runs to pull. Hope Andujar can get something going here in the bottom of the second. Garrett Cole gave up a hit in the first, but he didn't allow a run, and he's going to be really tough to score. He is one of the better pitchers in the major leagues. And, I wouldn't be surprised if this one goes scoreless through even 9 innings. I would really not be surprised at all if both pitchers did not give up a run. Or both starters. This really could come down to a bullpen game. Then again, it could just take one bad pitch from a starter. Like Garrett Cole, he doesn't walk very many batters, but if he walks Guerrero, that could fluster him enough to give Haniger something over the plate. Even Guerrero. Oh, Guerrero got that pitch just a bit early. Full count. But yeah, it just takes one swing to give somebody a lead, and I mean, like I said, both pitchers very good.
Him swinging, 2 gone.
Did you see how much movement was on that slider? That's really going to be how this game goes. Now another full count. Mitch Haniger up with 2 away.
Next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
The 3-2 pitch to Haniger. Fastball. He swung behind it and the inning's over. We're already headed to the 3rd.
Now at the plate, Dilson Herrera. He's the number 7 hitter.
Dilson Herrera to lead off the top of the 3rd for the Giants. That's a fastball, just high, 2-1.
Great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to
pitch
get
called
to this
by
guy
Sanchez inside, 3-1.
3-1 to him now.
3-1 to Dilson Herrera is going to be a fastball down the middle and crushed. Haniger cuts it off at the wall. A great play on the warning track for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8.
Another 1-1 pitch. Jordan Luplow, the batter. Swing and a miss on the fastball, 1-2. 1-2 pitch called by Sanchez. Curveball swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Blake Snell. Now Buster Posey hitting 9th for the Giants in this one. Interesting decision. He hasn't really had a great World Series. He lines out to Rendon to end the 3rd.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez to lead off the bottom of the 3rd for the Blue Jays. He's our 8th hitter.
Down to 3rd.
Because we've only had 1 base runner. And he's not going to be another one.
Down now.
Another quick out. And this game really is flying by. Full count, Paul DeYoung. Well, he got some pinch hit appearances, but he didn't start a game in the last 3 in San Francisco, but getting his first start back to work a 1-out walk. Lindor, the only batter with a hit for the Blue Jays. The 1-1 pitch to him, knuckle curve, foul
If you're
off.
looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1-2.
Ready with the 1 and 2. And
Lindor gets plunked. So a walk and a hit by a pitch. Garrett Cole could be in trouble here in the 3rd.
The ever dangerous Mike Trout.
Oh, Trout just swung a bit late. If he swung a second earlier, that ball's down the 3rd base line and drives home at least 1, probably 2 with Lindor's speed. Instead, that'll be a grounder. They're definitely going to get 1. Trout is fast. He will be safe. But DeYoung got caught up in the base path. He is out at home. Wow. Okay.
First run of the ball game.
Well, at least we were able to put something together there, and we might that.
What kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game?
Now, that ball's going to be popped out of
goes
play.
down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Pablo Reyes. 2-2 pitch to him. He's having a pretty good series.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
I wouldn't say he would be the Giants' World Series MVP. Probably going to be Carlos. I don't know if it'd be Carlos Correa. I don't know who it would be for the Giants. They got to win the World Series first. They're not going to do that if they can't string together some offense. So Snell will strike out another.
So bases are empty. The count now at 2-1. High in the air.
He's just going to fly it right to Mike Trout. They're going bottom 4.
Giants.
I'm not going to say anything about it yet because it's only the 4th, but, you know, Blake Snell has thrown a no-hitter already this season. And Soto towards the gap. That one's hit a little too hard. Luplow there in center for out number 1.
Is there, and he has it for the first out.
1-2, Anthony Rendon to bat.
Base is empty here with 1 away, and the next hitter will be the right-handed
won the MVP this year. He's going to hit a little weak grounder to 3rd. The throw just barely in time, 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman.
Digging in now.
Miguel Andujar steps in. 2 outs and a 1-2 count.
In his only trip to the plate so far.
Cole will deliver. A 1-2. Surprise. Andujar was able to get a piece of that one. That was a knuckle curve, like really in the dirt. I don't know how he did. He's bad on that.
No runs,
get
just one hit.
And the knuckle curve from Garrett Cole really does drop like right at the end. A very difficult pitch to see.
Curve there, and he thought he had him, but
throwing 3 in a row.
These are the great matchups.
It's going to be easier and easier for the Blue Jays
I don't think it's a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great
Throws a fastball that time, but it misses. The count is now full.
Maybe get him to roll something over.
3-2 to Andujar.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Luplo is over, and
the inning's over. We head to the 5th. Still no score.
Go back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Giants to discuss his thoughts on the San Francisco lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leadoff strikeout, and no way, Tommy Pham did it again. Another drive to center field, out of the reach of Mike Trout, and Tommy Pham would probably be the Giants' World Series MVP. He just gave them the lead here in the 5th. They need to win this and the next one. Will this go? Does, then both teams will have play. Well, no. If they were both wild card teams, I guess. But other than that, both teams will have gone the games they could have played from where they were seeded. Both teams went to 5 the division series.
And another foul ball.
And they went to 5 in the division series. They went to 7 in the championship series. And they could go to 7 now in the World Series. Jordan Luplo a drive, left field, carrying Soto on the track. He'll get there to end the inning.
But he has it to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
And a leadoff base hit for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the bottom of the 5th.
Way into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Patrick Corbin just struck out the side of the
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger.
He could be a target
put the ball in play here.
For this Blue Jays. I'm thinking more towards trying to get Max Scherzer. Depending on like what his overall is, I know he's probably up there in age now to where we are in this franchise, but he's Max Scherzer. And I just feel like even if he's not like that great to the point where he wouldn't be in our rotation, I feel like he could still be a great player to have as like a long relief pitcher if really necessary.
Again, a 1-2.
2-2. Haniger working a nice long at bat here against Garrett Cole.
Sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times.
And that's going to get by the diving glove at third, but Correa still able to turn it into a double play. Probably good that the third baseman wasn't able to snag that on the dive. Might not have even been able to get one if he did.
Opposing power bat, Gary Sanchez. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Gary Sanchez got it. The 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
We're going to the 6th.
Now the
2-1. Buster Posey, the batter.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Snell didn't have that great of the 6th inning. He got a pretty high pitch count and then gave up that homer. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it could have been worse, but
bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at.
From what he's done the rest of the game, it wasn't that great of an inning. But still, it's only a 1-0 game. He's really still throwing a great
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Damian Rodriguez.
I mean, with that strikeout of Damian Rodriguez, who I believe is their
two
third
with a pair of
baseman,
strikeouts thus far. So
he now has 9 strikeouts
sets
in
him
this game.
down swinging. Damian Rodriguez
1-2.
is retired on strikes for the third time tonight. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
That just misses, and it's 2-2.
If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up
Sanchez gives the sign. It'll be a curveball. Snell hasn't thrown many of those, and Reyes will just get a piece of it to keep his at-bat alive. 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. The inning's over.
10 now in the ball game.
10 strikeouts through 6 innings.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He'll start things
Paul DeYoung will lead off the bottom of the 6th. The
really
1-1 pitch from Garrett Cole. Swung
Yeah,
on and
only
missed.
2 hits so far, Matt, and not very
DeYoung,
many hard.
okay, he's gotten it up. He wasn't having that great of a postseason
We'll
while now. A 280 batting average. I mean, still could be better, especially if he's doing stuff like that. But it could also be worse. 1-2 count, Francisco Lindor up.
Francisco Lindor. He's got to be
1-2
looking
pitch
for
to him.
vengeance after getting plunked in his
Shot
last
to
at-bat.
first, belt, backhand play, steps on the bag, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 27.
Now
A
batting.
1-1 count on Mike Trout with 2 outs here in the 6th. A 1-1 pitch from Garrett Cole.
And he popped him up.
Looper
Carrera
slicing
ranging
away
into
from the second
outfield.
baseman. He gets there.
there to make the play. And next to bat for the Giants, Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa
And
up.
seventh,
Seventh,
already.
1-2.
I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying
Fouled off.
by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat.
We are going to go to the bullpen. Maranta is tired. Jamie Cora is not too bad. And Chris, who didn't do very well last time out, but I'll forgive him for that, for all the other great appearances he's had. That ball, no, that's in a bad spot. Mitch hit.
Out and makes a spectacular catch. Nope, sorry about that. They're saying it was short.
Wow, I thought he caught that.
Closer play than I thought, but he's
That'll
in
be a
there with
double.
two
I'm
bases.
pretty sure Mitch will caught
Stepping
that,
up
but
now,
whatever.
Michael Conforto. And this
3-1,
is as
Michael
pressure
Conforto
filled a
up,
spot
Tommy
as
Pham
one
on
could
deck.
imagine. With this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. That's in there.
Soto
Base
got
hit.
that one in real
And
fast.
the
Runners
breaks
on the
at
corners with
third.
nobody out.
Runners at the corners with nobody out.
This could be an at-bat that really could send the World Series to 7 or end it right here. Well, not end it right here, but yeah, it really could. This could be the at-bat that decides if the Blue Jays are to go on and win the pennant in this game, or we're going to 7. That'll be an RBI single. Tommy Pham responsible for the only 2 runs the Giants have in this one. Oh my gosh, why wouldn't he dive? Great play by Andujar. I was hoping he'd be able to dive and bring a double play. Probably Snell's last inning of work, if he can get through it. Not happening there.
Back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to
2-2
throw a
from
strike
Snell.
right here.
In the dirt, but controlled by Sanchez.
Tight, but it's a full count.
I was trying to throw it in the dirt. I anticipated him swinging there. But he swings at that one and somehow hits it. Wow. Fouled off.
Full, 3-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Fouled off again.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what?
Ball
they find
4.
themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen.
How do you go from throwing so many no-hit innings to collapsing so fast?
High fastball.
With the
Blake Snell's day is over. He's responsible for the 3 men on.
Or maybe something like a harmless pop.
Pretty good outing. I mean, so far he's only given up 2 runs in 6 in the 3rd inning. And we're going to just hope Jamie Cora can come in and make sure it's only 2 runs. 2 runs. But it's a 3-1 count on Jordan Luplow. Oh, he just missed that. The count runs full. The full count pitch. Hot shot, they get only 1. Great play by DeYoung, 2 away. Buster Posey hitting in the 9 slot.
2 men gone. And that'll bring
Fly ball right field. It all started when Haniger was able to catch a ball apparently on a short hop to start the inning. The Giants tack on one more, but this game is still not over. Bottom of the 7th, led off by Juan Soto. Garrett Cole still on the mound for the Giants. He's going to get Soto to ground out one away.
And there's one away.
1-2 count at Rendon.
And the next hitter will be the right-handed batter, Anthony Rendon.
1-2 pitch from Garrett Cole to Rendon.
Lofted in the air.
That one hit really light. That'll be a tough play. It'll drop in. Wow, Nationals are already up 2-0.
It looks like
they're about to win the
moment is too big for him. He's slowing down.
That's really weird. 3-1 count Miguel Andujar.
Having a huge series.
And he rips it into the gap. No, cut off, and that'll just be a single. But the go-ahead runner now in the box.
Further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The bat.
And it's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We all know that he can get a hold of the ball quickly and take it out of the yard.
That's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint.
He checks his swing 2-1. Cole falling behind against a batter that you really can't fall behind, because if he gets something over the plate, it's game over, and he grounds it to second. The inning's over. We're going to the 8th.
Continue. The inning is over. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Giants.
Corus going to come back out here to pitch the 8th for Toronto.
3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Fouled off. You already know that tomorrow the Blue Jays and Giants will both pull out all the stops. That means there might be some bullpen arms used, but it'll be the starters. And then it'll all come down to like more starters out of the 10. Pablo Reyes right to Haniger, 2 away. But the Giants, well, the Blue Jays still have at least 6 outs to work with on the offensive end to get themselves back into this.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Giants.
3-1 count on Carlos Correa.
Full count, 3-2.
Full count. Sanchez calls for the pitch. Cora will deliver a high 2-seam fastball. 2-out walk. You can't do that. You can't give them extra at-bats. 2-1 now. Michael Conforto up. That'll be 3-1. Tommy Pham on deck. He already has their only 2 RBIs. That one took a weird hop off the pitcher's mound. That's just unfortunate.
Hey guys,
Lindor, he went all out for it, but look at this one. Took a weird hop, and Lindor unable to get over to it.
Might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now.
1-1 pitch to Tommy Pham, and it's a great one. 1-2, Cora. Kind of wasted a pitch. Wanted to see if Pham would bite. He doesn't.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right.
Full count. Brandon Belt on deck.
Chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
That's good. Called ball 4.
Misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
1-1 count. Brandon Belt up.
2 men gone. And standing in now.
Huge at bat. Pop up. Cora under it. He is there. The inning's over.
Get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network. Next to bat for Toronto, Mitch
Haniger up to lead off the bottom of the 8th.
Double play in his first 2 at-bats.
Knuckle curve fouled off. Cole back out here in the 8th. He has only allowed 4 hits. No runs.
The 1-2.
He's gonna look, try and get through another.
To the left side.
That'll be it. Damian Rodriguez throw across the diamond there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Cole doesn't have a high pitch stand at all. This would be what? 88 pitches.
After striking out his last
89th to Gary Sanchez.
skied into
Hit the other way. Pretty easy putt for Conforto.
Conforto is there.
2 away.
2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman.
1-1, Paul DeJong up with 2 away.
They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now a foul tip.
Foul tip,
With the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one.
1-2
He's only 1 strike away from putting
Garrett
another
Cole.
0 on the scoreboard.
Misses
And that
2-2.
misses 2-2.
Garrett Cole has
This is one of
thrown
those
a
classic
gem
cases of the
and
right guy at the right
he's
spot.
been
They need
unhittable
to get a
tonight for
rally
the Blue
going,
Jays.
and this is maybe their best hitter, so
DeJong, a drive to center field, carrying to the wall. It's caught. Oh my God, he was a foot away.
1, 2, 3.
1 foot away, Paul DeJong from a big home run.
He'll lead
Wow.
things off against the same
Kyle
reliever
Crick
that
brought
finished
on.
off the last inning.
well, you don't see in this day too
He
many
hadn't given up a
relievers
run in the
multiple innings.
postseason
The guys
until
have to
his
earn
last
that trust
outing,
from their
and he
managers.
just
We'll see
collapsed.
how he handles it here.
Kyle Crick, 6'4"
Terrible
right-hander,
game.
comes in out of the bullpen to
But
do the pitching.
it's okay because he's going to hopefully
He'll try
bounce
again,
back from it
1-2.
here.
There's ball 2 as the slider
2-2.
dips below the
We
zone.
need him to not allow it around here.
In the air
That
to
ball's
straightaway
driven pretty
right.
well to
Waiting
right.
on it is Henniger.
It'll
He's
be
got
caught,
it
1 away.
The batter, the center fielder.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow.
Jordan Luplow.
Liner towards
Line
second.
shot, DeJong there,
to take this
2
one is
away.
the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster
Settling
Posey
in
up
now,
with 2 down.
Buster Posey. It was a fly out for him in his
I'm watching
last
that.
trip.
The Nationals
Ball
game, the
taken
Cardinals
there,
just
2-1
let a ball
now.
towards the
Left
gap.
center.
It is going to be
So
reeled
he'll
in.
get there, and he
So
puts
we
it
head
away
to the bottom of the
tie.
9th where the Blue Jays will look
Now
to
it's the
walk off the
all-star
World Series.
shortstop, Francisco
Top of the order
Lindor.
coming up,
And Dan, what's
Francisco
gone
Lindor to
wrong
lead
for
off.
this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
And Lindor a leadoff base hit. Garrett Cole still out there on the mound looking for the complete game shutout, but that might be it, that leadoff hit. If that puts the tying run in the box, they will keep him in there and Mike Trout's up.
From watching in the stands in this one.
The 2-1 pitch from Garrett Cole to
Usually in
Mike
this
Trout.
situation, looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't
That
want
ball
to bloop it, and he hit a missile.
caught
bringing
in
the
right,
tying
in
run to
left
the
by
plate.
Tommy
Let's see if
Pham,
they
1
can
away.
capitalize.
Pham is there, 1 away.
Now
Could
batting,
Garrett Cole actually throw a complete game
Juan Soto. No hits in 3
complete game
tries, so
shutout,
far
game
he
6
struck
of the
out
World
once.
Series to keep the Giants World Series
Popped
hopes
up.
alive? We've seen Giants pitching before do this in the World Series,
He's
and
got it, and there are 2
including
down
Madison
now.
Bumgarner hitting. A 1-1 pitch from Cole.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line
Is going to be a base hit
that's
into
in
right
there,
field.
base
It's
hit.
not over yet. The winning not over yet. The winning run is up.
And that runner will go no further than second as
And-
there are 2 aboard now.
Will that be
Nice
it?
AB right
Yes.
there. 2-out single in the ninth.
Miguel.
You put
Miguel
yourself in a
Castro
position
brought
to
in
make the tying
10
run.
appearances.
Now
He
you
is
have
not
your
allowed a
point
run. I would like to say, Miguel Andujar not having a great postseason, you can see, but he could pull a good old Joe Carter and walk off the World Series.
Up
now.
behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
And he won't hit a walk-off home run, but he does rip it down the left field line. It will be a base hit. It will be a base hit that drives home a run and puts the winning run in scoring position. They will walk Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He just takes what's there. Safely
And
on
this
second, and his
could be
buddies
the
hide.
biggest
And with first
at
base
bat.
open, it looks as though they'll go after the next
This
guy
will be
with
the
force
biggest
at any
at
base
bat
now in order and 2 men
of-
gone.
Now batting,
It might.
What's
It
called getting
will
the
probably be
treatment.
Mitch
Everyone knows
Haniger,
he's a
but it
power
could be
hitter,
somebody else.
so it's all
Could be
about
the biggest at bat of their career. He can only play first. He can't play outfield. I'd love to put in Real Muto, but I'm going to let Haniger hit it. I'm going to let Mitch Haniger hit.
not letting him be the guy that
2-2
beats you.
count.
final strike for the Blue Jays.
Haniger! Base hit into right field! The bases are loaded and this game is tied! Oh my goodness! All it takes is a walk, a hit by a pitch, a wild pitch, and we win the World Series. Gary Sanchez, the batter.
These are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position.
Sinker misses 2-1.
And you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir.
Fouled off, count is even. 2 outs, game's tied 2-2, 2-2 count to win the World Series.
Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Did he go? No, it's a full count. The bases are loaded. I really don't want a walk to win the World Series, but I won't complain. Here it comes. The full count pitch.
He set the 3-2.
No!
Outside the strike zone and into the box now.
Ball 4, that would have won the World Series. We're going to call on these two. Top of the 10th. The Giants have the top of their order up.
Here comes the 1-1.
And they have to kick it into overdrive. Oh my goodness, we could win the World Series here. We have to come through. Garrett Cole is out of the game. But if they bring in Lawrence Givens, we are kind of screwed.
Soto moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The Giants are a team I'd trade a player to, like I'd get and then trade them to, just so we would never have to play them. And Lawrence Givens would be one of those players, because I cannot hit off of Lawrence Givens.
DeYoung takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Carlos Correa up at 2 away.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats.
3-1.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 from Crick, fouled off, full count.
He set the 3-2.
Pop up.
This one up. Andujar ranging into
Andujar can't get there. That was just played bad on my part. That'll be a base hit for Carlos Correa.
That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero that got the job.
No way, Michael Conforto, a drive to right field. It's off the foul pole.
When this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Standing in now, Tommy Pham.
Ford hadn't swung at that pitch in the bottom of the ninth, and we would already be celebrating our World Series championship. It's not Game 7, luckily. I will record that like right now, though, if we lose this. Paul DeYoung to lead off the bottom of the 10th.
Swing and a liner.
Oh my goodness, worst timing possible, Carlos. Carlos Correa in an amazing play. I'm not even going to put that on. An amazing play for that #1. Francisco Lindor, the batter.
This is hit high in the
fly
air
ball,
left center. Luplow moves over.
2 away.
Play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder.
2-1 count. Mike Trout steps in with 2 away.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a
2-1 pitch.
line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks
swung on
right
and missed
here,
2-2.
He feels good building off that last AB.
Will we go to Game 7, down to our final strike?
To look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get
inside. The count is full with Juan Soto on deck. Soto represents the tying run. Trout fouls off the sinker, keeping his at-bat alive.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
3-2. That'll be a base hit just out of the reach of Carlos Correa.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there.
And the tying run steps in, Juan Soto. 1-1 pitch with 2 outs.
In now, Juan Soto.
Slider in there, 1-2. Down to our final strike again. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2.
Strikes now.
Big at-bat from Soto.
Oh, this is hit
Rips it to second, and the ball game is over. We're going to have a game 7. Oh, no.
It took him an extra frame to do it, but hey,
Oh,
they're
no.
not gonna
Okay,
complain
okay, I
as they
shouldn't be
lock
worried.
up a
We won
nice
111
victory here in
games.
10 innings.
They only won
Time for
93.
one last check of the line
But
score
I
in
am
this
terrified.
extra innings victory. And fellas, when you're on the big
my
stage here
goodness.
at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this
Your
man
winning
right
pitcher is
here
Miguel Castro. He
certainly
went 1
did.
1/3 to let 3 hits, 1
Player
strikeout,
of
no
the
earned runs,
game.
and 1 walk. Lost to
Matty,
Kyle
I
Crick. He
think
went
you're
2 innings, allowed 2 hits,
absolutely
no
right.
strikeouts,
Sometimes
2 earned
just
runs, and no walks.
drive.
Player of the game,
That's
Tommy
one of the
Pham. 1
highlights
2
of the
home run,
World
2
Series.
RBIs. That'll wrap up for this episode. Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB The Show 19.